today. I swear to my damn mother. Anyway, I found Farabu, as I stay here, as I leave this place, anyway, I found Farabu, I will attack him. And you can carry 10 amen, 200 amen to go defend him. Anywhere I found Farabu, in 4 days today, I will attack him. I'm moving with men. I've got to get 25 motorbikes. 333. That's 75%. Wherever I move, I will move there. I'm done. I'm done. I'll make it again for you.
Wait,
Yo.
yeah, for us now.
If I put it on the immigration officer that they can use, you know, continue to terrorize my people, and then what I will today. I will mob you to death. I said it. You're arrest me.
We hear your observation. We will pass it to our senior manager.
Thank you.
And what I want you to understand, Farabu, is that the final decision maker.
He should not be anywhere around here to terrorize my people.
Farabu and myself all the meetings where they assign us here. He and myself.
He got nothing to coordinate here. I'm with you.
So if Farabu,
maybe you don't know me. I'm a fucking old rebel. There'll be how Farabu has become a nightmare in this place. You call your security bosses, let the fucking Farabu get out of here. Or else I'll get the public. You're getting 100 security, you're getting 100 armed with more people to death. I'm saying it, you're recording. I'm tired. I'm tired. I found Farabu anywhere here today. I swear to my damn mother. Anywhere I found Farabu, as I stay here, as I leave this place, anywhere I found Farabu, I will attack him. And you can carry 10 amen, 200 amen to go defend him. Anywhere I found Farabu, in 4 days today, I will attack him. I'm moving with men. I've got to get 25 motorbikes. 333. That's 75%. Wherever Farabu move, I will move there. I'm done. I'm done. I'll make it again for you.
Wait,
Yo.
yeah, for us now.
Where there's someone face now. If I put it on the immigration officer that they can use, you know, continue to terrorize my people, and then what I will today. I will mob you to death. I said it. You're arrest me.
We hear your observation. We will pass it to our senior manager.
Thank you.
And what I want you to understand, Farabu, is that the final decision maker.
He should not be anywhere around here to terrorize my people.
Farabu and myself all the meetings where they assign us here. He and myself.
He got nothing to coordinate here. I'm with you. There'll be how Farabu has become a nightmare in this place. You call your security bosses, let the fucking Farabu get out of here. Or else I'll get the public. You're getting 100 security, you're getting 100 armed with more people to death. I'm saying it, you're recording. I'm tired. I'm tired. I found Farabu anywhere here today. I swear to my damn mother. Anywhere I found Farabu, as I stay here, as I leave this place, anywhere I found Farabu, I will attack him. And you can carry 10 amen, 200 amen to go defend him. Anywhere I found Farabu, in 4 days today, I will attack him. I'm moving with men. I've got to get 25 motorbikes. 333. That's 75%. Wherever Farabu move, I will move there. I'm done. I'm done. I'll make it again for you.
Wait,
Yo.
yeah, for us now.
Where there's someone face now. If I put it on the immigration officer that they can use, you know, continue to terrorize my people, and then what I found today. I will mob you to death. I said it. You're arrest me.
We hear your observation. We will pass it to our senior manager.
Thank you.
And what
Bad people will use electronic and print media. They use everything to promulgate dirty propaganda. So they take advantage of that and they spread their own dirty propaganda to outpower us, to outsmart us, to dirty us around the world. So the investor cannot come here because you want to come. They'll be afraid. That's their intention, not to allow the investor to come. So they do all kinds of things to destroy this government image. That's what I know. Because this government cannot involve itself in killing people and killing people. President Joshua, when he became president, he opened a church.
In more recent time, and just over the weekend, Ambassador Joseph Boakai made a statement that people shouldn't take men's job and give it to boys. He's a boy taking over a man's tax in the presidency. What do you make of that?
Two things I want to say. That statement doesn't go well with me. If Mr. Weir is a boy, then I think he's a good boy. Because Joseph Boakai, former Vice President Boakai, dropped in his heart, he collapsed. Almost died. It is that boy, because George Weir, who ran there, pick him up, charter a plane to fly him abroad for open heart surgery and made him to live today with pacemaker battery. He's a battery total right now. So the battery is controlled by the white man who gave it in a medical center where he was flown to. So maybe he's not well to speak the way he's speaking. He's not well. He's using battery. It's not normal. A man who is using battery and a man who has a natural eye, compare the two. So Joseph Boakai, the former vice president, he's using battery. He's a battery total. Such a man cannot even be president of this country. He's sick. So maybe that the frustration making to speak the way he did, calling the president boy. So Joseph Boakai, the former vice president, he's using battery. He's a battery total. Such a man cannot even be president of this country. He's sick. So maybe that the frustration making to speak the way he did, calling the president boy. So Joseph Boakai, the former vice president, he's using battery. He's a battery total. Such a man cannot even be president of this country. He's sick. So maybe that the frustration making to speak the way he did, calling the president boy. How many million people voted that boy? So many millions. Look at this boy and you elected him. Maybe you call Joseph, George Weir boy because of the age, because Joseph Boakai is over 70 and this boy is about 50 something. So when you say boy, well, that's it. But boy in the sense of immaturity, no. George Weir is mature. He's mature. That's why he told Joseph Boakai on the ground where he collapsed to fly here abroad for medical checkup, for medical heart surgery. That's what made him to live today. I think Joseph Boakai, in conclusion, should be very grateful to that boy who flew him out of the country for open heart surgery that make him to live today. But the way Joseph Boakai speaks, the way he acts, he is one of the 9 ungrateful lepers. The fact is, you could have know you, but he did not. He saved this old man. But what the old man is returning is ungratefulness. Call this president boy. You call the whole Liberian president boy, then you old man, you told him battery around here. But I cannot look at a battery man and elect you because any minute you could collapse. But you already say you want to be president, and we know your record. You're on the time bomb, on the borderline.
Just sitting and laughing and reading the comment section. John Balu said the reason why he's in this is to save the state. Save Liberia. But Senator Balu was senator when in his county 5 wonderful Liberians gruesomely murdered. Their bodies were mutilated. He didn't say anything. A colleague who was then a senator, whose name is enshrined in the TRC report, whose testimony you can find everywhere, that allegedly carried out a massacre on the Kavala River, became a senator from in jail. He came from jail. That case died in Maryland. Senator Balu was senator. Senator Balu was senator when Keith Juba was killed. Senator Balu was senator when the Fula man was beheaded in River G. Senator Balu was senator when the 17 young men were killed between Lower Magidi and Grand Bassa County. Senator Balu was senator when one of the people who funding all of his effort was giving Intergenet Hosmer money and squash car to love it for him to move on traveling ban and access free. But today, he said he wants to save the country. Senator Balu was senator when Bridgeway from London came to do prospect in Liberia. Senator Balu then got vehicle and money.
Balu la boy, senator.
He thought of saving Liberia then. You know, sometimes some people sit on a particular platform, and this is the reason why the argument is going to get big this few times. Because look,
I don't think I can do this. It's against my faith. I don't want to do it.
Agostina,
Yeah.
you can't put me in any situation that I can handle. Don't do it to me. You can't put me in any situation that I can handle. Don't do it to me. You can't put me in any situation that I can handle. Don't do it to me. If you talk to somebody and they tell you, say, oh, because I'm Boali, don't do it. Don't put me in any situation I can handle.
I don't want for anybody, boy.
No, okay, you ain't got to do it. What you do for me? Let's just go to the lady tomorrow morning. We'll see her. That's all. You ain't got to do anything. Yeah?
Yeah, for what now?
Agostina, don't put me in any situation I can handle. Well, yeah.
At the station.
All right. I'll come in for you after the so we can go see her, yeah?
So do what now?
Not doing anything. We'll just go and see her.
I don't for anything, but I can't do it. I can't afford it.
Agostina, that will not be for me.
It's not a job budget. And somebody come and stand in front of me and say, Representative Grace misleading the public. It's a disservice to you. And you must hold their feet to the fire because some of you voted for these thieves. Okay? The House Donor is a thief. It's a thief. I'm telling you, it's a thief. Anybody who lie on what he took, he had checked here. We published no checks before. He denied a signature on those checks before 2020 campaign. He's a common criminal. I'm saying that to you. He's a common criminal. That's the budget he voted for. He's a criminal because he lied at $3.6 million not in the budget. He can't take me anywhere. I defy him. That's a criminal. No, I'm not angry. I'm being forceful. I'm being intellectual. I'm providing facts. No, I said something I didn't mention him, so they don't know the medicine. He has no integrity in life or integrity. He's in the process of integrity. He's drowning in the process of integrity. He's not only fake. He's drowning in the process of integrity. I say he's a criminal. It's a thief. To take off for the $5,000 car in the budget to vote for it, not just to vote for it. And you didn't inform the people because you said everything you were informed the people. You won't record for that. And he didn't say anything about it. Okay, the pastor didn't vote. But why he didn't say it? Why he didn't say he voted for it? The records are there, Lord. Gentlemen, Senator Delon should be treated as a common criminal for lying to the public that there's no $3.6 million in the budget. Okay, and they said they didn't want it. Why they played it? There's $3.6 million. The money here. The thing is in the budget. There's the final budget. So like they don't tell you when they took it all, they said what they put it. I beg you. One question is when they took it out, can you show us where you put your share? That's the question. If they answer that question, come back to me.
We now go over to Robert Tier of the Unity Party.
Yeah, everything I do, we must first tell the thing to the people.
That's what I'm saying.
We've been doing that with people cleaning champagne in our rural community. So, in social science, said, we go to people and ask them what they name. And so you point them to say, I name this. But if you don't ask your people, then what do you carry to them? So before I ask them what they name and what they name, and what you take them to them.
Your three major priorities.
Right now, if you look at I'm a teacher in profession.
You teacher?
Yeah, I'm a teacher. Okay. The second thing is that we want the boroughs autonomous.
The boroughs what?
It's autonomous. Yeah, it's autonomous.
Go ahead.
And we look at some of the things we have to consider because we talk about autonomous, that means you have a lot of facility, a lot of things that you do in the borough. And if you are autonomous and you have other things to do, and if you look at the many young people are graduated from college in the district. Right now, the first thing we embarked was to have a reconciliation regional meeting out of the communities.
So Tia, at what level were you teaching? Was it elementary, junior high, or senior high?
We're teaching elementary divisions. Elementary division. And we're credible, we are more accessible, and we're development oriented. So hello, Robert B. here is a librarian. After operation for the elementary school, we keep the mother to attend the junior high school, the public junior high school, and from there we went to Central High and graduated 1998. I'm a teacher in profession. Robert here is one of the daughter's son. Robert here is one of the credible son. Robert here is deserved to be a servant in the district. Robert here is a public servant. I always work at the National Security Agency in Kematan, in Kematan.
You get very hard to go see to the main store.
So the man wanted for you to go steal from the web post store.
Yeah, he said I'm going to go steal to the web main store to they get money into the store. They will go take it from there. I said, "Mama, how many bars for the same lecture?"
And how can the police catch you now?
The police people. Before the man called me back, now on the 18th, they more.
The same man now?
Yeah, the same man.
The same man who want for you to go steal?
Yeah, he called me on the 18th.
Yeah.
Now in the night, around about 8:30, the man called me. He said, "Oh, my man, I'll let you in and call you back again."
So that time you go to work?
I go to work.
You leave for your working place, you come to the man?
Yeah, I'm from my working area to Clarence to now go to the man.
To go steal now?
No, I'm not go steal. I go Steve. I go to yeah. How you question me, man? Anything you want for me to explain for you to understand? Then you still questioning me, doubling the question. How many talk clear?
I beg you, sorry.
I say,
When they call you in there,
when a man come in there, he asked me, say, how many you're working to the area? I say, we are 3.
you told the message you're 3.
Yeah. So he said, I want to give you tea to carry to
The message you want to give you what?
tea. Have tea, have milk tea.
Oh, milk tea.
Yeah.
For you to drink.
With bread.
The bread.
3 pieces of bread.
With egg inside.
With egg inside, my butter. So when I carry it to when the man say carry to the man, when you give it to the man, then you must come back to the car.
So the food make you now, you carry that so you can go convince your friend now.
Yeah. When I give it to the man now, the man say thank you. I say okay. The man say, oh, where you going now? I say, oh, I'm going right here. So one of my friends called me.
Now the same man you going to now.
Yeah, the same man.
The man tell you say he want for you to go steal.
No, yeah. So when I go to the man now, he say clean the car. Then they are 2 now.
In a jeep.
Then they are 2.
A big jeep.
Yeah.
That was.
Good evening to all of you, wherever you are. It's great joining us, and remember what it is, and that ought to happen, and will happen, and should happen, and will happen, no matter what the circumstances are. And let me say, what a wonderful way to welcome you to the program. Face the issues right here on Freedom 87.9 and 95.7. My name is Superintendent Godson. When I'm right here with you tonight on this very day. And this broadcast is relayed on all community radio stations, and of course, Radio Howard in Pokpa, Rankipma County, Radio Dion Pila as well. Remember, a lot of activities are unfolding in our country, and people will look at it and they have their own say as to how they go about it. But no matter what the circumstances are, we are certainly getting there. And let me just announce to you people that I see a lot of you now trying to, I want to say thanks to the Freedom team for making our people to play with money in this hard economy. And these hard times for people to play with money. So I want to say thanks to all of you. In fact, that's what I said. Just stick your die to Freedom from in the morning straight to the evening. Our presenters are here to make you to participate in the Freedom Cash Out giveaway. Because it's a cash out I just gave away. All you need to do, if you never had an MTN number, look for it. Lone Star cell number. You can have that and keep it. And put your little $2 inside and pay your little 70 cents inside. If you want to put US dollar, well, that's it. You want to put LD inside, that's it. But you just need 70, the minimum that you ever need to play this game. So you just need maybe pretty close to 80 cents or something like that to play the game or something like that. But 70 cents will be from your phone. Then for the other one, you just need 100 LD so that you have that done. But maybe you can go just a little over 100 LD, maybe 110 or 115 or something like that. But 100 it will take. Now 100 there is what you're playing for. That 100, you are playing it to get 2,500. So if you play again, you will get additional 2,500 for the lucky ones. So you can play 3, 4, 5, 6 times. So that the Freedom Cash giveaway, and which of course is everywhere now, everyone else. And are getting to be part of it now. And we are trying to expand the winner base. And you see right here, I get a dashboard now on the screen so that you can see it live by yourself. And of course, by yourself, you can see it there and keep playing. Those of you who want, you can still play again. Even if you play several times. And what we have decided to do with our partners is that for those of you who play plenty times but did not win, the most people who play plenty times but did not win will check among the top-notch people, and then on tomorrow, we will, because we just want to encourage you. So those who play at least multiple times but did not win at all, then we'll still look there and then pick amongst you, and so that we'll get the top people that are there, and then we get them cash too. We'll call you and tell you that you play several times but did not win, but we are trying to give you money so that we can at least give you back something to encourage you again to come back to play again. It's just about empowerment, a win-win situation for everybody. That's what we'll be doing. So you can play, keep playing, keep doing what you think you can, and we are looking at it, and it's going to be done tomorrow. So welcome to the program Face the Issues. On the program Face the Issues, we don't discuss personalities, but issues involving personalities. But when personalities do their thing in front of those issues, we don't in any way hesitate, but rather we tear you apart. And normally, usually because of the pain that we attend tearing you apart, We just tell you sorry. But that sorry does not in any way means that we regret our actions. So keep playing a star 799 hash, star 799 hash, and then you look for freedom. And then just click on to 11 or freedom. Then when you go there, they will tell you, say USD or LD. The one that you get in your phone, while you will press that. That one part is left with you now to do. So you have it there, and that's what you have to do. So it will be good for all of us, and we are certainly getting there. We think for sure we are getting there, and we will get there, no matter what the circumstances are. We are certainly getting there, and we will certainly get there, no matter what it is. So we are getting there, right? Yeah. You'll continue, and let's move on. Keep playing. The draws will be up, and subsequently, I will hit one at 9 o'clock. I will hit more the draws, so you will start receiving alerts as of 9 o'clock. I will hit. Then we'll continue again. Then maybe about 9:45, I will hit the last one to start telling you exactly. Then, of course, just at 10, we start picking calls for 10 minutes or so forth to just tell you, to just get some reception from you. But we try to increase it. So with our 20 persons, we want to increase it to 25 persons, and as it will be going, 30 persons, because the number of persons, we want to increase the chances of winning. I mean, several persons will have to win, and that's what we are doing now. So it's very much good for you, so that you know that you keep playing, and you have more. So the more you play, the more the chances are there to win. So people will be able to have that. So that's what it is. So I will hit it at that time, and then you'll be able to get it. So keep doing it. Keep playing, keep playing, keep playing. We are certainly getting there. And I want to thank to all of our presenters here who are giving away cash as well. It's good for all of us. Let's keep our country in tight, and let Liberian people learn these things so that they know how to do it, which is very much good. We are certainly getting there. All right, folks. Let me say welcome to all of you. Today is Friday. I don't know how many of you listen to BBC today. Me, I'm listening to BBC. There is still no hope. So, you gotta let it omen be. And we think that we will get there. And we will certainly get there. And we are very happy that we are getting there. One thing we are doing in this country, which you will not appreciate now, is that to have men of courage. It is strange. We are going against the odds. And the reason why I'm a respecter of the legal profession is that not that they just place themselves at an enviable level, but it's set up in a way that political interference very difficult. You don't just find it there easily. There were people that President we had appointed. Those people did not play at the way and pleasure of the president in any form or manner. Because the judiciary was void of interferences. In fact, even if there were attempts on the part of politicians to interfere, the guys know the law. One of such instances was in Maryland County during the course of the election, when they caught the Ghanaians, RT spies, whom Unity Party brought to do manipulation in the Southeast. When that guy was arrested by the police, turned over to the court. When the legs of Eddie Martin and the rest of the other guys decided to fire in, and rid of habeas corpus. Remember, the judge there was an assistant minister for litigation before he was appointed as a relieving judge and subsequently assigned in Maryland County. Right? It is something that would have favored the CDC. But because the judiciary not like that, you will find it very difficult that you need to say, oh yeah, I will not do this and that, because you know what? That's one thing that you can't deny anybody, no matter what the circumstances are. And I want to say thanks so much. That's why when Ambassador Joseph Yuma-Boaka decided to condemn the judiciary, and Justice Yo, and of course Chief Justice, Republic of Liberia, was very strong, firm, and said, no, we're not taking it. Though she says she understands, but you shouldn't condemn her in a way as though on her what. That's her own error. She's the administrator of that place. You can't enter somebody on an error and then go just. She knows how she deals with them void of political interferences. Politicians should stay off the judiciary. It is not their business. Everything they want there, they wanted to favor them. Let them leave the judiciary alone. The people themselves will scorn themselves. And she's not, none of them have been, they are wise. They've always of the judiciary as to what they need to do, X, Y, Z. But when it came to a politician criticizing, no, you can't enter that territory. So she handling that branch of government, she decided to come to speak to erase on checkpoints. The politicians are not supposed to enter into that territory. Because everything they ever want there, when you favor them, they're good. When you not favor them, it's not good. All those kind of things. So I really enjoyed her for that. And I think that's the system that is just void of politics. You may think how you want to think. You may want to think people appoint people, or maybe the president appointed these people, blah, blah, blah. You may think in a kind of way. Look at the kind of excellent and a vetted that was rendered by George Roosevelt Willie. People had even thought, oh, George Roosevelt Willie, like, you know, the president, there's that, here and there. No, people don't get time for those things. He did what he could according with the law. Appeal is taken, and they have taken him upstairs. Because normally when an appeal is taken, it is the judge that you are taking up there. Now the judge you are taking up there, because his verdict is what you are taking appeal against. His decision is what you are taking appeal against. So the appeal that apparently must have been filed already, but comes with the Grover Mususka team, and it's against the judge's ruling. So people were, oh yeah, the men are United Party. You don't do that, and that's what it is. These people, they always do what they care because people watching, and the law is the law, no matter what you do. So I want to say thanks to all those who are really dispensing justice in this country. That's the only area that we can hold for now, because every sector is already broken. The security sector terribly has been evaded by politics. The health sector terribly, it is gone. Politics has consumed the health sector, the security sector. So the judicial sector now, that the only sector now we have, and besides, it is just good enough that our sector is just what it is and what it ought to be. And that's the only one now that I personally have explicit confidence in at the moment. That I think that you don't find politics entering there easily. It doesn't matter who appoints who. They don't have time for that. The president does not control them. He can appoint the judges or so forth, but he doesn't control them. He doesn't tell them what to do. They do their things in accordance with the law. So that's the only one that we have that politics have not really entered into. So you see there? So I want to say thanks to members of the judiciary for making sure that you do what you do. And thanks so much. I think you guys are fantastic. I really must appreciate it. I'm very proud to be somebody who's very much striving in every form and manner to associate with this body. For politics to enter there is very difficult. It's very, very difficult. You may like it, you think any kind of way that your business. You like it, you won't call them names that your business. It's your choice. You can make it. But they will not bring themselves to that. They may have their own differences that they can go on with, but they will not, so I think we are certainly getting there. That is very much good. Today is another interesting day. So like I was asking all of you and telling you, what are you listening to BBC today? And if you listen to BBC today, what did you capture from BBC today? And I want to say thanks to all of my students who follow up on issues. Yesterday there was a report, and I will just explain it to you in passing. There's this thing about people having issue with Joe Biden, the president of the United States of America, for having classified document on his possession, keeping it in places, even when he was vice president or so forth here and there. And that's the biggest issue they had with him, because he's not supposed to do that. He took the information there and tried to privatize it. I mean, he took it to his own possession. That's something that against their laws there. So they had a council set up to investigate him. So they came up with their ruling on some of the issues, or their decisions, or their findings, their recommendations. So yesterday there was something important that they placed there, which the president himself objected to. And though it calls for prosecution, or they're going to press charges, they say it's supposed to be like that. But something that sparked debate yesterday in the United States of America was the fact that in that conclusion, they said, though we agree that this man willingly, intentionally, willfully did X, Y, Z, blah, 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 but we think that we are not going to press charges against this man. Why? Because if this man goes and appears before the jurors, he is going to plead that because of his age and due to some other conditions and memory loss, he may not be able to answer to some of the things because they believe that they have been in conversation with Biden. There are issues that he can be fumbling on here and there. And that's the major issue now in the United States of America, discussing the memory capacity of Biden to stay continuous president. And sorry to Nancy, Jody, and the rest of my Democratic students, but that's the kind of debate that's ongoing now. So for Fox News, the guys are terrible. Remember, they are very brutal when it comes to discussing those kind of things. So people begin to send those screenshots to me, even as of yesterday. They said, AB, thank you. You are just one person who, I don't know how to describe it. The very things that you do in Liberia is the same thing people do in the civilized society here. The health status of the president, his capacity to stay deliver as president due to his age, his memory, all of those things. Those are things that they are discussing. But when you do that here in Liberia, they tell you, say, oh, AB, you want to do this, that, here, and there. And that's not it. Look, I'm a respecter of people. And I will continue to respect people. Thank God you're now analyzing for yourself that what we do here is part of the perfection. We just decided to be commentators. Commentary is part of journalism. Oh, you don't know that one? Oh, because I should go sit there and be reporting and gathering news. Is that what you want? Before you know I'm a journalist. Commentators. People who do commentaries, they are journalists. I started doing commentaries when for football. I'm a journalist. So commentary is part of journalism. But not all commentators are journalists, but journalists can be commentators. Because some people can hear wrong commentaries and here and there. So let me just make that one clear. Not all those who run commentaries are journalists. But all journalists can be commentators. And not all commentators are journalists. So I just want you to get that part, because there are certain principles and guidelines that we are guided by. And when they're ready to deal with us, they will hold us by that. And that is what we sit in. That is what we do. So we are guided by the dictates of the perfection. The perfection speaks about truth and accuracy. You must be accurate about what you are saying. You must say truth about what you are saying. And the balanced nature they talk about there is that you must be able to speak the truth at all times. When you see wrong this side, you talk it. So you don't have to defend the wrong and then try to portray as good tomorrow if it is in your favor. So those are the kind of things. So the ethical, standards are things that guide our commentaries. So that if I say I'm doing commentary on these things here and there, I'm looking at the professional background I come from. So we can do it. It happened in the United States of America. It happened everywhere. People say it. It's just that we have a society that people scared to come up to talk. So they are experts. Let's take, for instance, some of these commentaries that are around here. I could call in some experts. They will say, hey, we want to weigh in to give our opinion on it. But in the country, some people scared to talk. Because the moment you can't talk, people will start cursing you. They kind of way they're cursing us on Facebook. Some people say they're scared for people to insult them. So as a result, these are experts who will sit back and they are not helping us. So as a result, we are our own, we got to go do the research. And thank God people like us, we are not just numbskull that just sit down all over. So we come with that energy, that zest, that capacity to do the necessary research and with full strength comprehension for the kind of society that we're in. Because the people who are supposed to help us to come up, to help you, for you to be continued, they are not willing to come up. Because they don't want people to insult them, or they don't want people to brand them or tag them to say, oh, I'm not talking about that job you're looking for. All I mean, I'm talking about that in opposition. You know that kind of thing, then they are afraid. They don't want people to be correct. But if you sit there who will know you now? At least let people be able to quote you, say, oh, that man, you know, when so things happen in this country, the man can give his opinion in this manner. Now, how people will remember you, people? All the education you get, you go sit down with air, you say you're scared, how people will call you name? You think people like us were afraid for people to call you name? You think our name are going to be all over in this country? My name is all over in this country for all the good reasons. What people talking bad thing is for all the good reasons. You know why? Because whatever bad thing they say, they have no idea about it. And I think for sure, we are certainly getting there. So no matter what the circumstances are, we are getting there. So I really think for sure, people are watching. Yeah, you know, Councilor, we said that the man I was talking about from Maryland County. And I see, man, what they call, the man decided to release a man because of the law. He didn't get time for who appears there. Look, the judiciary, I'm very proud of you guys. Actually, I must admit, politics are not entered that area. The security sector is terrible. And let me tell you something. For me, I will continue to do what I'm doing. I'm not afraid of anybody. Because I know there people who sit down on the other side, tomorrow they will come and start. There are some people in Unity Party, Nana, you know what they can be say? They say that if you guys are really enjoying, how you really want to go to the public get a job. They are my friends. They know the advocates that all is for them to get their job. They will get their right places. And I'm fighting for them, and I will fight for them to get their jobs. They must be able to get it. That does not take away the fact that I still believe that Broker does not have the capacity to deliver because they get jobs. Oh. They are my friends. They get jobs. I respect them, and they're going to do their jobs. But I say Broker as a person to make a decision to take this country forward is going to be difficult. He hasn't convinced me yet. Everything I ever said about Broker has happened. You can talk like somebody who wants for you to hear him. He's gone out of words. And that goes with age. Now, all the things, y'all keep the recordings. Y'all keep them, right? At a certain age, you will not hear me talk the way I talk again. It will decline. So I will suffer speech decline. So I will not be speaking the kind of strength, energy, zest I will put into my speech. You will not sense that anymore. Especially when I have some complications as well that accompany that. Because sometimes, not especially the battery he has, you can't put stress on the battery. And you see, as I'm talking now, the vein on my stomach, because the way I'm talking, right? So the vein on my, you can see it is trying to contract the vein. Because the muscle, the vein, everything on here, you can sense that every time I'm talking, my stomach is experiencing some contractions. Because the way I talk. So he's not the kind of man who will be talking like that because he has some medical complications. All of that there, then coupled with age. What will you now? So to test the memory or mental capacity of Boakai is to set Boakai down and then just allow him. Let Boakai there talking about the 14th war at UN. You listen to the kind of thing, right? That the same thing people talking about Biden talking all kinds of things. He can't even remember the rosary that he has on his hand in memory of his son. He doesn't know which one of the church. He fumbled on that on yesterday. We're able to follow all of that. He decided to mistaking EJ president for Mexico president. All the kind of things. Those are the kind of things that they're discussing about Biden now. So it all going to how he is, and people want to do. But these are some of the things, right? So for me, if I want to tell, let the stand Boakai up and let Boakai even say that in from me, not in from me. Let him say that in from somebody sound good, independent, neutral, or who has great deal for maybe time for him. And then let him answer questions. If I ask Boakai 5 questions, I wouldn't need to ask him 5 questions. If Boakai now follow on everything, don't call me AB. Just to interview him. Try. Boakai will not remember some things. He can't. So there are a lot of things that go along with that. And it affects us because it brought us on the capacity to deliver. The connective aspect is what we depend on heavily for decision making. They say think before you talk. Think before you do. That's the connective aspect. So if your cerebrum, oh, that big English, eh? Yeah. Or your medulla oblongata, and I can do all the BB word. I don't want to tell all the thing for. But me even Jongaton, then I didn't want to get all the medical training inside. So when you have all of that, and it's happening to you, there's a problem. So we may be able to know that. So now currently they have tried to managing, and the managing into the presidency. Where have you seen that the current president, look at the number of advisors that the president has appointed. There is a man who has a capacity to deliver. The president has advisor for everything. So how many person will have to talk in the one president here before he makes up with one decision? Because making. There were one of these lawmakers. I will not call his name, from one of these counties. He had his own experience with Bwaka recently. So the place that he wanted, he had talked to Bwaka about it, and Bwaka agreed. Bwaka came up and nominated somebody else to that position. Then the guy went to him and asked him, hey, he told me, say, I'll come to go there. He said, but I told him what you need, that they brought you to me. Oh. So he didn't know signature was a fixed store. And fixed signature. You know they can scan your signature, right? They can scan your signature. Like, for instance, if I sign one time, you can scan the any document account, you can just put it there. So if it is a scanned signature that they are putting there, then it's possible that he may not have seen some of those things and they're putting a signature there. Around Bwaka, there are people who are aware of his status, like we have always said. People are competing around him. So all these pieces of all these advisors that he's putting around him, if for anyone to argue before one decision comes up, and in fact, there are several advisors that will come up. And he's building defense around himself. God is doing that. And that's what happening to him now. So he's getting more advisors around him. So if you're getting plenty of advisors around you, you get confused. If you get too many people talking to you, you get confused. You get national security advisor, you get business manager, you get the other one, and everything else just got it. Guess what? All the positions that he's trying to create and put people there, it calls for money. People got to be paid. And Bwaka is saying that he met an empty coffers, but he's appointing more people into jobs, giving them job, creating positions. But he met empty coffers. According to him, he said that, not me. So he's creating more. So he, Bwaka, had been on liability on this country for over 43 years now. Now he comes up, bring a friend so that they all will be liability on our country as he's exiting the political stage. And no disrespect to our young colleagues whom they appointed into strategic positions. I hope and pray that they perform, and I trust that they're going to perform into those places. I wish them all of the best. But that's the fact. A lot of things are happening. This country is our country, and we must do everything to preserve it. We must do everything to protect this country. We are concerned about our civil servants. They cried. They said they want XYZ, and that's why they voted, the way they voted. Bwaka is aware of the situation in the country. In fact, it was on the basis of the situation being in his country that we could not solve. That's why he was elected as president of the republic. But Bwaka government is still doing business. He said you want to fight corruption, but he's doing business with criminals. I was able to see there was certain people that even came up today. This country is an interesting country. Let me see here. And So let me see here. I want to share with you something quickly. You know, we all get these things. I want to share with you something else. So, plenty advisor and plenty people then coming up and they are getting good jobs. They are getting good money. And that's good for our country. We are certainly getting there. Who will pay? Who will pay? Boga not baby. Boga will pay. Boga get money. Boga will pay. So this was the latest stuff that came up about 11 hours ago. Yeah. So they talk about Dr. Augustine Corner, the guy who assaulted and allegedly assaulted Siku Kalasco Demaro at during inauguration day, is now one of the advisors. And you know, they said senior advisor. They should call it senior advisor. They were just senior advisor, and that's why it is. Then Mandela Cooper, senior political advisor. So you get senior advisor, senior political advisor, senior this advisor. So where all these people are going, everybody just want to be around Baka because they know there's a clash. Something is wrong there. Something is wrong somewhere. So we come up again and we talk about Daniel T. Johnson, Deputy Secretary. So this one is where the problem is. The Daniel T. Johnson guy, there's a problem with him. There are some acts of corruption allegations on this guy that we understand. He was appointed. Front Page Africa did do a story yesterday, and that story is very clear, and I will try to share with you what it says. Rodney wrote something yesterday, and okay, good, brilliant. Okay. So Front Page wrote this, and let me just try to read through it quickly so that you get it. It says here about this scene, Daniel Johnson got it. Daniel Johnson got it. Yeah. So they said Vice President Jeremiah Kuhn has reportedly misled President Joseph Yuma Boaka into making a rather controversial appointment that is likely to bring international embarrassment to the Boaka-led government, particularly in regard to the government of the United States. Front Page Africa has been reliably informed that the vice president prevailed on the president late Wednesday to appoint Mr. Daniel Johnson, who an accountant and a former staffer at the International Republican Institute, IRI, who was once pursued by the United States District Court on charges of wire fraud and theft of property as a new Secretary General of the Rebels Flight Information Region. The Vice President told Front Page Africa late Thursday that he had no role in the appointment of Johnson. The Vice President now, he said that he never had any role in the appointment of Johnson. And let's continue. It says here, in August 2008, Johnson was handcuffed amid accusations that he embezzled funds from the IRC. He was pursued by the U.S. District Court, but an attempt to have him extradited did not materialize. On what purpose, we don't know. Johnson was special assistant to former Minister of Transport Angela Cassell Bush. When former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf appointed Bush as the deputy to Robert's flight, Cassell took along her special assistant Daniel Johnson. When President George Weah took over in 2018, Bush was driven out of the office, as was the case with most appointees. Johnson remained at the Robert's flight and was special assistant to Lassana Sanon, the embattled current Secretary General of the Robert Flight Information Region. So that's what multiple sources close to the presidency confirmed to Front Page Africa that Johnson's appointment was deliberately removed from the appointment list released late Wednesday out of fear that it will raised a red flag with the United States Embassy in Monrovia. As a result, Johnson's name did not appear on the list, but was given to him quietly by Kuhn. VP Kuhn's insistence came against the backdrop of multiple warnings by several inner circles officials that it could pose embarrassment to the Boakar's government. Now, if Kuhn did this, according to what Front Page Africa is saying, the Johnson guy played a pivotal role in the cartel, the sinister plans that people put together to design strategies to wreck the elections. Kuhn play a very... Now why you see Kuhn and you're getting vexed. You think the Nima result, that fair result, but next people will answer for that. God will punish them for that. Let it get continuing. Me, I still believe that God will punish them for that. And they're getting the consequence of that already. God knows how to operate, and God is operating with them. This guy's wife, who apparently works at the Rabos International Airport, I don't say one Agnes or whatever, Johnson, she was very close to the inner circles of the CDC. She used to gather all these basic information about what happened in XYZ and sending it to her husband, Daniel Johnson. Daniel Johnson, in turn, will take the information and send it to Jeremiah Kuhn. Because this girl here has a relationship with Jeremiah Kuhn's wife. So every information about the CDC, that was whatever it is, it was Daniel Johnson's role. So as a result of paying him for the kind of role he played, that's why they are forcing it to happen. But let's agree, everyone else, people can be spy on people, people were spies in camps or whatever it is, we agree to all of that. But with the kind of record they are speaking to, and Joseph Boakai is talking about transparency, accountability, corruption free, here and there, if anything that Front Page Africa is something to go by, then of course, why would Boakai be doing that? Boakai will say it won't happen, he say you're not aware of it. The other one happen, you're not aware of it. The other one happen, you're not aware of it. So who's in charge? Who's running the place? Who's running the government? And you see some of the things that people talk, maybe they don't get it. So, if these things are happening and people look at it, there are documents that will come up and people will try to look at it, then why is that happening? You know, there are a lot of information that will come up against people. Some of it can be thoroughly verified. Some of it can be searched. Because it's possible to be able to lie on AB. It's possible to be able to say XYZ. It's possible this won't happen here and there. So you got to look at all of that. So if it is true that indeed these things are done and the investigation is done, and of course it vindicates somebody, or it still proves that something still hangs on this person, it needs to be made clear. A lot of things are happening, Mr. President. And I can tell you for sure, one area, and I want to say thanks to the chair on national security at the Liberian Senate. We had advised the last time for them to go and visit with the aggrieved parties in the military barrack, Mr. President. I want to tell you this. And I want to say thanks to the team. Cyrus Momo and his delegation, they took their time off to go and visit with the military, to inquire as to some of these claims that will be made. It boils down to what I'm talking about, Johnson's case again. When people are speaking about people issues here and there, you don't force it because you say they may not your interest. There are people you will put in places because of your interest, that the bomb there, you try to plant a bomb for your government. Today, in fact, not only today, Cyrus Momo is aware, Senator Momo is aware that it is disastrous for Prince Charles Johnson In fact, his own officers are standing up to him because you no longer again, he's already civilian now. So they're not scared now. You see how he put into that? So he's been sitting on top of that. Now the guys are voicing out every and anything. So I was moment aware a member of the committee told me and said, Abby, all these things you've been raising here and there, I think there's noise. I said, what is that? He said, well, I want to find out a lot. The guys told the committee every and anything they could say. The women, they spoke. In fact, they took them around and told them, said, these are the places that we are sleeping. These are the kind of things. Nobody will have anything. That is what happened all of this. But I don't know why. You know, sometimes I look at this man is now civilian. Why are they insistent on him not becoming defense minister? I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't still get it. I've even tried to even think rationally to say, look, you've already done everything you could. You already brought everything to the spotlight of the committee. The committee is now aware of the plight of the military personnel and so forth. I think at the highest level you can reach, I think whatever support that you need, I think you will be able to get it now. I really thought that way, but I don't know. To my disbelief, I was understanding that the guy said that they don't just want him there. I don't know what may be that reason now. No, I don't get it anymore because that is not where I was going. I was going at a place where the committee would have gone to understand the plight of the people, get to understand what really it is, so that at least people can hear them out, so that even if that guy were to be confirmed, the committee will know that the military personnel are not happy and they need to be happy. That is what I thought. So that was the level I could stop about. That which happening now is concerning again. Because the guys are saying no. Their wives are saying no. So some of the guys are saying no, and they were able to express that. And these are things that happen. So I don't know how will the committee approach that. How do they go about it? What was the essence of their visit? What do they intend to achieve from there? Is they going to inform their decision as to whether he needs to be confirmed or not? As to whether what they found out is a sufficient ground for him not to be confirmed? You know, the military thing a different era by itself. We have never seen anything at this level before in any security sector. No, for people to come up, to start expressing their views, their whatever it is about their bosses in a form and manner, and they tell you, say, we don't want this person. You can't force things in the military. Because if you force people, you know, military people, they can follow orders. That order that they can be following there, they're able to follow the orders because they are lawful orders. That's why you see in the military or in the security force, they tell you, say, unlawful order, you can't follow it. So let's take, for instance, you are taking order from somebody that you declare as somebody that you don't get one respect for anymore. You think that man will take order from that man? Because the respect must be there. With all the order and thing that you see them giving that, so there must be, you're not going to be pushing somebody because you think you get order. You can't just be abusing the order all over the place. Because they say military men or this, that, you must tell me, say, I'm going to go wash your clothes. You think that kind of thing has already be that kind of order they have already be thinking, go wash my clothes, go to the one, go to the one, go to the one. All that kind of funny thing and that kind of orders. So if you do anything that makes me to take that kind of foolish orders and take them from you and they start building up strong defense, I will get back at you. And it's very terrible. These are security people we are talking about here. When I was saying these things, for people to say they will go there and inquire, instead of them going there to go inquire and solve some of the problem, they open their mouths and they say, oh yeah, they were putting their more AB here and there. That is there now. That me telling women then to come outside to come protest. That me tell them to come outside to come protest. All they want. All the thing their husband and talking, some of their husband and talking against this brother. That me tell them to talk it. Do I know any of them, say? Look, Mr. President, please, our country deserves peace, and we need peace at all costs. No if about it. We need peace at all costs. Cyrus Momo, you and your team, you know exactly what to do. I think you have tried your best. And I told this brother, you know that your own arrogance suffering him too. For him, the thing that really made women and ugly to feel bad, or to make the soil people then to feel bad, is to look at the soil people wives. They have a legitimate concerns they are raising for him to describe them as people who are widow. Their husband have dying. That the AFL widow then doing that thing there. And people then say, what they call you don't dismiss people. And that thing made they put them invest and stay where they are now. They just get all of those kind of things there. You know, the better, you know, so now some people they get to the power. They get carry anywhere. Look, you can't let them, for instance, I kind of freedom FA, I think I can be using authority or whatever it is. I agree to work with some people. Yeah. Let me see what I will succeed. I will not succeed because I need people. You're going to be providing leadership for people. You need people to respect you for you to be that leader. The legitimacy of your leadership is dependent on the respect that people accord you, not the fear they have in you. Because when people have fear, you are on time bomb. Tomorrow, they will just wake up. That fear just goes off. They will tell you anything they want to tell you. But if the people respect you, you are safe. They shouldn't do it in fear. Fear is not a good thing. Nobody must be afraid of you. It's bad. You are on time bomb. Anybody is afraid of, and then they try to accord them what may appear to be a respect out of fear. You, who the recipient of that respect, you are on time bomb. Anything can happen to you. The person can do anything to you. It's either they choose to just walk away, insult you, or they choose to just look at you one day and say, look, enough is enough. When you hear people say that, meaning they are willing to bear any consequences of the fear. The reason they've been having that fear is something will happen to them, right? They say that thing that's supposed to happen to me, let it happen. I don't care anymore. When they put themselves in that position, that's why I say you on time bomb. It is heavily dependent on them now to determine as to when they take that respect away from you. That's why as a leader, don't be rude. Don't be arrogant. When you get people having issues with you, go and face it. Look, by you giving it, you just want quietude so that you can just move on with your job. Don't be fooled by the few people that are around you and tell you, say, chief, nobody can try you. Nobody can do the chief on your side. We support you. Those few people, they can't help you. But brother, the best security ever in this world is your character. The way you live with people is your best security. You never know. There are places you will be where danger coming your way. And the very people whom you have been treating in bad manner are the only people who saw that danger before it can even reach you. Or are the only people who see that danger before it can reach you. You think they care? You think they will go there? They will stop it? They're not letting you. They will not do anything. It will hunt you down. That's why you should learn to live happily with your fellow man. Cyrus Momo and team, you do all you can. The next thing that coming up again that you got to look into, who's the chair? Oh, that Prince Johnson, Senator Prince Johnson, right? Senator, let me tell you something. You know, the whole thing said you're looking funny. The very duo of the IU chair there, all of them, their friends say humanity men went for confirmation today. Friends say humanity said a lot of terrible things about the Fala Momo man who he said he wanted to kill practically. I know Mamu or Fala Mamu or what in Fala what in? I think Fala Mamu or something like that. I think that's his name. Let me see here. What is it? Let me see here. I want to get to this guy quickly. All right. So let me get to Fala Mamu so that you're listening to him here. Now the man who friends say humanity were talking all thing about today. How the men are this, that, the men are policy man, the man this, that, why he made a kind of threat. But he did not say that he didn't make the threat. It is because of that threat I would say he shouldn't be confirmed. So that means anytime friends say humanity is angry, as internal affairs minister, people will die. He will kill. We're not looking at who he said it about. It's about what he's capable of doing were he to be an internal affairs minister. That's all. So that's bad, and that's why it is. So let me get to Fala Mambu so that you can listen to him. I know Fala Mambu or Fada Mambu. And Okay, so I just want to get to him so that you can get him. I think it's immigration. Okay, right? So let me get to Faram. Hello, how you doing? Okay, how you doing, Chief? Am I speaking with Mr. Ano Falamambu or what's your full name, sir? How do you pronounce it?
Falambu.
Oh, Falambu.
Yes.
Okay. Falambu, the last time I heard your name, it was Princess Jumani threatening to kill you. Were you to see you anywhere around? But you got to lower that really or move far away from the radio so that we can get you. The feedback is terrible.
Okay.
Are you okay now?
I'm okay.
Okay. So the last time I heard your name was about Princess Jumani threatening in a cycling video that he wanted to kill you because you did XYZ. Though he didn't explain further, but he said you were trying to obstruct activities and politicize whatever happening. First of all, which one of the security forces you belong to?
I work with the Liberian Immigration Service as the senior inspector.
Senior inspector for Lofa or FOIA?
For the entire Liberian Immigration Service.
Oh, senior inspector for the entire Liberia Immigration Service.
Yes.
Good. Have you been in Lofa recently, specifically FOIA during the course of the election? Did you go there?
Yes, I went to Lofa. The metric for the election was like this. For every senior officer, they will check to know the country you come from.
Okay.
Then they send you there as the coordinator.
Okay.
Somebody from Bon County will go to Bon County, Nimba will go to Nimba. Since I hear from Lofa, they send me as the coordinator to Lofa.
Okay.
So throughout the election, I was in Lofa.
Oh, you were in Lofa, assigned in Lofa?
Yes.
That was for the election purpose?
Election purpose, yes.
Okay. That was the operation procedure for you guys for the course of the election period?
Yes.
Okay, good. So you were assigned in Lofa. Where were you really stationed when you went Lofa? Where were you really stationed? I know you may have had your patrols all over, but where were you really stationed?
I patrol all over the country, but I was based in FOIA.
In FOIA?
Yes.
Okay.
It is in FOIA that we have our base.
Oh, okay.
For the entire immigration, so I'm based in FOIA.
Okay, okay. So thank God you said that, and so let's go on. Now, you've been in FOIA as an immigration officer. Get there. Do you know Francis Sakla Yumani? And what's your relationship you have with him?
Yumani has been my best friend and my classmate before. We stayed together. We went to school together. So he knows me well as I know him.
Wow, y'all went to school together?
Yes.
Which school? In FOIA or where?
The FOIA, 23 Pentecostal Mission School.
Oh, in FOIA. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. That was which year?
79, getting to 80.
Okay, that's good. Great. So you must have known him and he knows you better. So everything, everything. Did you listen to his confirmation hearing today? There were a lot that he said, especially when he was being quizzed about statements he earlier made. Did you listen to that?
I listened to it, calling me a party security. That was something I felt so bad. For me, I don't want Numalian confirmation to be like I will be the roadblock.
Okay.
But I want to let him know that he's a Christian. Why must he lie against his pastor? Because he's in my church. Numalian goes to my church, I'm his pastor. I will be in Lofa for him to call me a party security. I believe it would have been CDC that would have called me that name. Because in my presence, 2 persons died. I was able to compose to make CDC not to go out on rampage. And I held them down until we calmed them down. So they who were supposed to be telling me thank you, because if I was now in FOIA, they would have burnt FOIA down.
Why are you saying that? Who have burnt FOIA down? Who then you saw who have burnt FOIA down?
The tension between the sedition and the unity partisan. Because after the 2 guys, they saw them dead. They decided to go on the rampage. But I carry officers, we call them the riot unit.
Mm-hmm.
We tried to compose them and we had them. both sides, nobody could do anything. And we were able to succeed for that day. Not a single day Yumale and myself have ever stayed together for us to exchange info or whatsoever. So I'm surprised. Today he said I pursue people until they got dry in the water. I have not been there to the place where the people died. And it was not true during the election. Those guys were crossing with a motorbike long before the election. So he passed those lies to lie on me. But I know that whatsoever he said, even to himself, he knows that it's lies. So there I stand.
But Farah, all you are saying here is that you were right there when you saw seditions died. And for any reason, anyone is supposed to blame anybody, it is the seditions who should be having problem with you and not the Unity Party folks. Why did you stand there and saw them die? What role did you had a duty to play that you did not play? What was that duty you had that you did not? For which anybody would have thought that.
I was on my base. The police took charge of the security because I deal with border patrol.
Okay.
But that very morning, within a short possible time, all the police lost. The 3 cars that were there left and went out of town. So people just call me from within Thomas Falafel and say, oh, they are killing us. Oh, how come? The House released the unit to pass through his friend and stop them. Before we can get there, we saw 2 persons were already killed.
Oh, so it was you who released the immigration officers that what Francis Yimali is angry.
I'm not getting you.
Is Francis Yimali angry, or was he angry because you were able to release your unit, especially when the police were nowhere around, so that they were safeguard and or Thomas Fala area?
This is actually what I feel like, because they were already in Thomas Fala fence. They were already in the fence, and we went there to protect life and property. They even wounded one of the immigration officers. They used stone and they chunk him, but still with all that, we're able to keep them down, to keep calm. And how we safeguard the city. So I'm surprised for Yumalen to accuse me that I'm a part of security. He should be thanking me because he was owning FOIA. If I work for FOIA people and you don't have thank you to tell me, I leave you with God. Because had I not been in FOIA, many things would have happened. Because the both parties were really aggressive.
Wow. But he had threatened to have killed you. What did you do then? And what was the action you took? Because you heard it.
That was the main point. Because the day we stopped those guys from entering the fence, at the same time he went, he threatened me. He said that anywhere, and he had more than 120 men with him. So what I did, I told my men to retreat. There was a time that we borrowed on the road, the paved road. They asked me to leave the street, and I left. They went on their radio. They said I ran away. They make me to go back. All those things. I told my boys, I said, we did not come here for anything. What we came here is to make sure that the election is held free and fair. Then we go back to our assignment, and this is what we did.
Will you be great that, like you said, you don't want to be an obstacle to Francis Yimali's confirmation, but you just want to speak the truth. The statement and the utterances from Francis Yimali, especially targeting to kill you, can you now tell us that Francis Yimali may have been involved with the killing of those 2 persons whom you said you saw their bodies on the ground?
How can I tell you when he himself said it? The people were mobbed. He even wanted to mob me. He talked about attack. He showed his own power. He said, he spoke to the whole world who he is. My prayer is for now, because the people will not understand. Let God speak for Yumalen so that monkey can never leave its black hand behind. For my business, Francis Yumalen should not be stopped from going to be a minister. Let the people that we work for know the truth.
But if you say monkey can't leave a black hand behind, then why you would want to carry a monkey for you to show a black hand? A black hand is mobbing people, killing people. Why would you want him to go? Now you don't want him to. Maybe your situation is just that, but people have died already, And you said, not that you said it, but he said it, that he's noted for mobbing people. People died. People were mobbed. And he said he was going to mob you too. So you must have instructed those people to do it. So if you say Monge does not leave his black hand behind, then why would you want to let that Monge to go so that it keeps using his black hand?
You saw the kind of crowd that he pulled today. Even bad people get people. They will not understand it. They were going in history. Where they were saying for Falambu, Newmarine did not get to be a minister. And number one is Lofa will lose the seat. So this is where I'm speaking from. I don't want to make history in this. I want to be clear. And he said that they fired me from immigration. This is diabolical lie. I'm still the senior inspector of the Liberia Immigration Service. I'm not fired. I'm the first uniform officer. I will be there till the next commissioner comes. If they doesn't see the prudent to work with me, then they can shut me down. But I'm still working.
Are you afraid that you may be witch hunted owing to Spencer Sakla-Yimani's conduct?
Well, for that I live. I thank God that all of you know now. I know he cannot secure me. I will not give my life to Numale. It's because it's not God. God only used him to come up. Oh, every plan he had for me in secret to bring it out. So I know he can't do me anything. Numale cannot kill me. His motorbike is moving well, cannot move me. I'm moving as a free citizen. To be frank, I am as an officer with arm, with the threat he gave to me, if I were not somebody who composed myself and from the background and speak from as a pastor, I would have challenged him. But I let him to go. He was looking for me while I was on my base. I didn't come out because I never wanted trouble. And we thank God that election went through. That today we have a president. I know he will live forever with regret for that statement he made. I need to pray for him because he's my church member.
You say he's your church member?
Yes, I pastor him.
You pastored him or you still pastoring him?
I'm still pastoring him, except where he leave the church. He's from the church.
Which one of the churches?
God's Glory Free Pentecostal Church.
Located in Foya.
Pinsbury.
Oh, in Pinsbury, he's part of your church. And has he gone to church since the incident? Has he gone to church? Have you ever preached to him?
We have 15 branches. Maybe he goes to other branches, but he has not gone to any of our, from our branch. He has not gone there.
Okay. Okay, you are his pastor. Okay, that's good. I like that. All right, and as a man of God, thank you so much. And you know you're speaking from that perspective, and it's good that you have spoken here. And if the senators have not done their job with him because he's one of their own, I think they turn it. But it's good that you have spoken, honorable man of God. And we wish you all the best. Keep doing what you think you can do for the country. And no matter what people say, keep the courage and keep serving your country.
Thank you so much.
Okay, great.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you. All right. Let me tell you something. And let me do the first draw here. Because that's something I'm coming to tell you, you will not like it. That's something I'm coming to tell you, you will not like it. You will not like it at all. And what I'm coming to, and the truth I'm coming to talk, but you will not like it. There's a problem with it. And the truth I'm coming to talk to, but you will not like it. So let me do this first draw on right here. And so let's see who all start getting something now as we speak. And all right, so here we are. The numbers are now popping up, so you can find them there. The numbers are now popping up. You can find them there. So your numbers are now popping up. You can find them there. I think you should be getting your alerts at the moment as we speak. You should be getting your alerts now as we speak because I am certainly very much sure about what we are doing. Oh, sorry, I wanted for you people to see this thing live. Yeah, that's what I place it here, so that that's something I want to talk, and I'm going to talk it. Okay, so I'm doing it right here on screen live, so that my people can see it. All right, so you're seeing me what I'm doing there, right? Are you seeing it? You see the numbers up? Yeah, so you are seeing it there. So as I click, you will see it. As I click, you will see it. I am not. So you're seeing it. So the numbers are just being generated and they are coming up. So as you do it, you are seeing it right there. So you see the chances to tell you that indeed you can win. Yeah, you can. So the numbers are up. You are seeing it. I'm still doing it, and I'm doing it over and over until it tells me that no more draw for now. Then we'll go to the next phase of other people coming in again to form part of this fantastic one here. Wow. So you see what I'm doing there? You see me hitting on it? Face the issue. You're seeing the dashboard. You're seeing that it face the issue. So you see, this is what we do. And this is, I just let it be associated with something that is transparent. And so you see it. So there's no way I can help anybody, any individual. Because you don't see me plugging in any number here. As I'm just hitting it, you are seeing the numbers there. And that's how it's operating. And the freezing a bit. So we just wait on it. But I'm just trying to show you how we do it. How we do the stuff. So now you're seeing there. That's how the draw there. I'm doing so. So just keep dying star. Even if you are one, you get it alert. You can still play again before the show ends, and I will still have another draw again. You could still win again. So it's possible. There's a guy, I think the other person told me they got 7,500 on the scene night. Yeah. So you can also get the same as well. Well, let me refresh so that we can get it back. All right. So now you're seeing it. Oh, wow. So you're seeing how the pull, right? So we are certainly getting there. And okay. So like you see right on it now, they're telling me nothing is there now. No draws left for prizes again. So this, yeah. So you can keep playing and then we get there, right? So you can see a display right on your screen there. Okay. You are seeing it there. I just did. So all the numbers drop down as you are seeing it now, right? So you're seeing everything dropped as it is. So keep doing what you think you can, which is very much good for you. The numbers are up again for others to get what they can get. So we'll go to the next phase of it subsequently, but keep it up. Keep it up and keep playing. And all right, okay. So it's it. So you can just keep it up and keep playing so that you can get there. I'm coming to say something, and I keep telling you I will say it so that we all go on. It's very much good for all of us. So keep playing. The star 7 and a hash, and then just look for freedom at 11, and then just hit it. Boom. There you are in, and then you get your money. That's what we do here. So it's glaring. At least you're seeing it right on the screen. I thought to do that clearly so that you see what's happening. So I take it off now, and then we get back to where we're supposed to get to talk what we're supposed to talk. Let me tell you something. You know this country? This country is getting on a very terrible path. Even if the senators decide to say they will clear Francis Yumani, what is he going to achieve? We are in a society where people don't care about the feelings of those people they're supposed to represent. Somebody will tell me, say, oh, that Boga interest, that president interest. So when has the president interest supersedes the interest of your constituents? You see, you want to model democracy. Oh, yeah, the American people, they don't care. The people's interest comes first. But here in Liberia, it's not the case. That's why you see institutions don't function fully. Problems that are supposed to be solved cannot be solved. So you put President Yumani down there now today, just for you to go get money and eat it. And that's what it is about. Internal Affairs Minister, that rule, man. So President Yumani is already somebody that is supposed to respect in this country as Internal Affairs Minister. Does he really? Is he somebody that are really supposed to respect as an Internal Affairs Minister? Now you can see how Bwaka is hauling disrespect onto himself. Bwaka will be disrespected Boaka will be insulted. Boaka will be disgraced. Boaka will be humiliated because of the elements he's trying to have interesting. Look, let me tell you something. If Boaka chooses to have people who are rude, who are misbehaving, as people who are working at his will and pleasure, and then we know that whatever they do is at the will and pleasure of Boaka, should I jump over those rude people and then get to Boaka and give him respect? Boaka engineer is because of Boaka that people die in Foya, because of Boaka's presidency. It's because of Boaka the military has been politicized, and Boaka does not care about that. Boaka has destroyed every fabric of our society, and people want for us to accord Ambassador Boaka with respect and say, oh yeah, Mr. President, this that. If he plays or don't care himself as the best, never. That cannot be anything that anybody will countenance. You know, this our country that we are in here, so that's what I like, the fact that there have not been men of courage to speak the way people like us speaking today. So it sounds very strange. Especially at the point where we are willing to be sacrificed for what we say and how we say what we say. Me, I'm going to say that on radio. Then I tell Liberian people, oh, you respect the president. Me, I will not come up openly to maybe insult Boaka, but Boaka will be insulted. It's not me said to what they call it. He will be insulted. He will be humiliated. He will be disgraced. I can't stop it. I can't. And for you to force things, to think that because you're in charge, you are the president, you're in charge, you can do anything you want to do, it's not going to land well with you. Boaka has gone over a month in office. Nothing has changed. We still seeing we are. You go and you see that still because the idea, in fact, the worst things that are happening now are things that we could not have condoned. You get 100 days to start erasing we are. You get 100 days to start demonstrating that he's better than we are. He hasn't started anything yet. The only thing that has changed for Boaka is Boaka's life, his children's life, his wife, learning the best of suits now. She can wear. These are people who practically could not clean their own yard. They were dirty. They couldn't clean their own yard. Today, they are shining. Like a person like me now, if I Abraham will look at me wearing coat suits, right? So I have series of coat suits that I say if I want to wear. Tomorrow, you maybe minister are wearing coat suit. Will you challenge me and say, oh, go to my house and see the place I am? It's very clean and neat. So tomorrow, if I become somebody, you see my neat area, will you challenge? But these are people who practically the paper yard. It used to be a parking lot. Dirty areas. People used to stay there and pee in front of the paper fence. They will pee there. When the people finish getting drunk in a song fence, so that's side a fence that they will do short. Because the prostitutes are all around his son area. They will go and sit down between the car and they do prostitution right between there, the car parking lot right in front of the paper fence. You live a life, oh gosh, my country. This is a man who lived that kind of life, not because he's simple. That man lived a very terrible and miserable life. His wife could not help to contain that place and make it look clean and decent. That place was dirty. That the people now today, you see them passing around. When you come up with that kind of thing and you want for people to respect you, then you get up from there, you put in behind you people who have got to now know their own constituencies. That the people you bring around you and you say they must serve you. They must serve you. They will serve your one, Papa. You know, People don't understand these things. And for me, I don't care. I have frowned on people thinking that government job are the only place they can get to make their life. I have frowned on that because people like all we have demonstrated, as simple as we are, we have demonstrated that we don't have to get a BB jobs before we live the best of lives. There were some of our friends, President, we are appointed them, gave them jobs here and there. They had jobs. They like, yeah, we are better off. Our families have been fed. Things are okay. God providing. So if I want to go into government job and whatever it is, maybe I'm not going there to get, because I just going there to sacrifice. That's how I look at it. Yeah, he take care of himself. Do you know what they call public nonsense? Okay, this is what it is, right? So let's take, for instance, the thing that some of you can be doing in your communities, where when you wake up, you just get ready, you start playing music. I can remember somebody took my friend, brother, I think Boy Cooper. Yeah, he has setting, I know, Shantan Bar or something on 9th Street or something. Somebody took him to court. And the person said that his music that he playing there is disturbing his yard. Right? This is a person who understands civilization. Joseph Boyka's son operates a nightclub just close to him, now church. For him to say, okay, that for God business, the people shouting, now church. I say prostitution nightclub, that a place all the prostitutes and zogos used to go to get what they could. The musics were loud. The cow horns were loud. That papa was sick and taking all of those things because ego. Oh God. That kind of, some people you see passing around, you know, the rich people, some of them they can get money. And they will tell you they're living a simple life. There's a difference between living a simple life and living a dirty life. Some people are just dirty. It's not that they're living simple life. I can live a very simple life. Let's take, for instance, most instances are going to communities people don't even know what are AB. So now you see me with muscle arm, or you see me with just short trouser. But the short trouser is neat. The slipper you see on me is correct. The muscle arm you see on me, I'm correct. I just pass here. You see the kind of right, you know it's correct. And I just want to call, but I just live that kind of life that maybe I don't just want people to be keeping eye on me too much, right? So that simple life there, right? But let's take, for instance, a dirty. I'm passing around dirty. You go to my house, you enter inside a dirty. Then I tell you, say, I mean, I want people to know that I generally that why I just living like that. You dirty, you dirty, you are dirty. Your yard is stink. It smells. It does not represent you as a human. That's not living a simple life. That's living a dirty life. And that's bad. You can't just go, you want to call it is, you left. You can't do that. You know, but you reduce yourself to nothing to the extent that your own security. Look at that place, Ome Boga. And me, let me tell you tonight, I will support 100% for the president of the Republic of Liberia to be relocated from that place that he lives. Except his EPS now, he want to really advance and say, Papa, whether you like it or not, yeah, the people talk, they really want to talk. You can't live here anymore. Do you know why they block all the areas around we are all over the place? Because wicked people. If people having close proximity to the yard of the president is quite dangerous. Waka horse fall in our fence because I have lot. Waka living on inside our place. That have lot living in our place. Can you imagine? Waka living on have lot. That have lot. In fact, in what? How do they call the place? In the alley that the place Waka lives. That area is no longer for the safety of our president. As a president of this republic, the EPS need to advance. You know, sometimes when I just look at it when I'm passing by, taxis are passing down there. You can just see the taxi passing right on. Look, anything can happen. The fence, Waka horse, it follow the whole fence because it's small already. Why you don't have lot? So don't just see it like it follow the whole fence. That mean a big no. That maybe quarter. We want to call half line, quarter line, or quarter line. What? Oh yeah, that when you plant it into 4, then you pour half, right? No, now I want there. I think you don't have. But when you add another quarter to half, now that there, Waka operating on there so. That area is dangerous for the president to live. Forget about whether it's sun carry fence or what. Now what we're discussing, we're talking about the safety and the security of the president. That area is dangerous for the president to live. He's not supposed to be around there. He's not supposed to be around there. Forget about it. Whether you are in the most peaceful country, whether you are the most loved person, whatever, the president is not supposed to live in that place. That thing I see, if you get another way to tell people to pass on the other side, I will say yes. Because for the front side, yes, I think some security features can be put in place there. But for you to have road passing, to the extent that the road passing right between a sun area and that of a house again. So you see right there, the zinc of a house is close to the fence. I say just close there. It's not decent area for the president to live. Yeah. Some of the things I'm talking here, so me I can talk so. It's just for the safety of the president. Now, it's not okay for him. If they can carry him to a new place, let him go there. Or the president can go live in a mansion. Do you know why they build that mansion? They build it like that and they put out distance. You know why they put out that area at that distance? All the things they get security implications. You get a horse here there. So that's what you saw when President what they call, they block all our road and that were on us. At this certain time, your honors too, they say one crazy man enter president. We are here, right? Those are some of the things for which they did it. We shouldn't wait for some kind of crazy thing to Emperor Bwaka Yard before you start saying people will not pass. No, you don't even have to block that place for people to not pass. Where they will pass? If you block that place, where will people pass? So the idea is there's no other area down there that you can block for people to not pass. That area not safe for the president to be. You're carrying to a real place, let him go there. Me, whether you go there or whatever it is for the safety of our president. Because I can see people passing to those places. I can see cars here driving, and you see the zinc, the paper horse. I say right close to the place. Me, I will talk my own. Me, I let you look at things. I just talk. If you're thinking whatever it is, it's up to you people. So that you'll be able to see it. No, I want to show the main horse before you can say that I don't want went there. I show the main horse and SYZ happened. I don't want to know what happened. I know for sure that horse is full of the fence. If you go in there, you yourself will know that it's close to the fence. That horse is close to the fence. Just follow the whole fence. In that way, in the center of the fence, I say follow the whole fence. That other horse looks like, and which is bad. Which is very bad. The way it is built is not good for the president now. If he's no longer president, well, he can live there in the what but for now, it is not good for the president. The front side, yes, some distance there that could be able to, speak to security. But I'm talking about the back side. To a son on the side and the back side where the cars are passing is not safe. It's not too good. So I think you people need to really do something about it, and I'm saying it. And I think it's very important that you do that. It's very important that you do that. Yeah. All right. Yeah, on this very die. And of course, you can play it in. And we've gotten, wow, numbers are up for the day. A hint to the wise is quite sufficient for the day. We're going for the weekend. And the weekends is quite fantastic. It is great. And I think we think it's very good for all of us. All the things I can be talking here, so I can talk my thing because I know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm telling you, we need to find a better place for that woman to move, or he might just be sleeping at the mansion. It's not safe for him to even be anywhere around there. It's not good. So I just understand that one there. Wow, Biju, she said again. What place she can be going? All right, so let's see. Let's get to the lines. Interact with you. Crown Stopper is proud to be associated with the show today. So we're going for the weekend now, man. Everyone else, let's go for our weekend. Let's go for our weekend's break. So call us on 0776 104 and our Dua Crusoe will come to start calling our people. Will be intersplicing it with us as we are going on. And I beg you, man. And, I think we are certainly getting there. Call us on 0776 104 086 500 104. Let me get to the line and talk to this caller right here on this die. Hello, how are you doing? Let's listen to you. Hello.
Yes, Mr. Garson, I am blessed and highly favored.
Okay.
I join you from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay.
USA. And you know who it is.
I know.
I just want to ask you a couple of questions, and hopefully, you can just answer it before you answer the next person. It's going to be quick. Is the university open?
For now, no, not yet.
Harmonization. Are the people getting paid more than? Has they gotten paid for the month of January? That means everything is delayed in Liberia. LEC is less now. Why? The World Cup is finished. I mean, I can go on the list, but I want to tell Liberian people, because I know Liberians will still make mistakes, because today at the Senate, they were still hailing Yumani, if I'm pronouncing the name right.
Yeah, Yumani, yeah. Mm-hmm.
They will still make mistakes. They will still vote the wrong people in. Those that was questioning him at the Senate, the senators, they didn't even make good sense, most of them. So this thing you are going on, you will fight for a long time. I'm not saying you are wrong, but you need this liberation. It's not that people are not going to get it. They're going to get it, but in the future. Not now. They already made a mistake. They must pay for the mistake they made on the wrong decisions. They must. I just want to let you know that. All the things that I named just now, they are not. And trust me, I was going to tell you that before I get off. The reason why you will see a lot of them hailing him, because they are still waiting for a job yet. They're not sure yet. They are still waiting to see whether he will cancel the harmonization and get him more pay. But deep down, you know that's not going to happen. You know LEC going to go down, because for you to generate funds to pay people, you have to have the right people in the place, and you don't have that yet. Liberians, thank you for making a mistake again. Thank you, Mr. Garson.
Are you going to thank you for making a mistake? You did that mistake.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Everybody has got to have their own support base, and we know for sure Francis Yumani is noted for doing, but the backlash will come after the confirmation. He want to work with people in communities and things. Now the place the disgrace will come. Francis Yumani, then people will chunk them with right in this country here. They will see themselves. Hello, how you doing? Hello? Hey, you feeling rude? Hello, how you doing? Hello? Oh, sorry, you didn't really go through, so let me get on. I'm calling some of you, you're not picking, especially winners. Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah?
Yeah, this is Frederick Judiciary,
Mm-hmm.
calling from New York. Yeah, so my attention is drawn on Father Boo, or how you call him, from from Lofa County.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was really talking about he wants for Yumani to be confirmed, because he doesn't want Lofa to lose his the seed. Can you imagine? We're talking about life and death. We're talking about the character, and you are only talking about Lofa. If you don't even care for your life, the people who died doing this,
But Chief, don't you think he's even doing it out of fear? Because all the people who did not support Joseph Boga's dream after the election, they started chasing them, beating them. That's what they were doing. Friends say human being, once you didn't support Joseph Boyka or whatever, they will kill you. Now what they been doing? They are killers.
Maybe he being sarcastic.
Yeah.
Maybe he tried to be sarcastic.
Yeah.
But okay. Anyway, yeah, for my brother, one thing I want to say to the Latvian people, the mistake has already been made. And we have to live with it. And also, something that came to my mind before I dropped the phone, Brother AB, why this guy, his confirmation is today and last night that Joseph house was bombed with fire like that. I'm trying to put some pieces together because they got the utterances that came from him off. They are dangerous if he can do anything. So that's my piece there. Thank you, my brother.
Okay, thanks so much for your contribution. Yeah, the thing that will happen in this country that I'm looking at, that you're not seeing. Yeah, man, it's not prophetical, but it's just clear that it will happen, and nothing can stop them from happening. And please can be dying this guy, and so I'm trying them, but I think the display there, you can just dial in there and give me. All right, so let me get on to the next caller right here on this die, and so some of you try to get onto you. Hello, how you doing? Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, hello, sir. Go ahead. Let's listen to you.
Yeah, my name is Joseph Boy, and I join you from Barnaby Johnson.
All right, Joseph.
Maybe something I want to inquire quickly concerning the two ministers. Have they confirmed the Minister of National Defense?
Well, I think so. I don't know, but I think there were some visitations done today. I haven't seen anything like that. Yeah, but perhaps it could be. But man, you never want to estimate anything, and I'm here. So until I'm here, maybe it have happened already.
You see, the appointment of former representative Yamale of Lufa, and that the appointment of former chief of staff of the Armed Forces of Liberia, Senator General Quincy Johnson retired. I think the president is making an early mistake. You cannot have people in Yamale who feel from Lufa threatening somebody to kill. You don't say, I will slap him. They say, anywhere I see him, I will kill him. And you appointed that man to serve as Minister of Internal Affairs. And you cannot have someone like Quincy Johnson who served in the military for more than 18 years, and the military are crying in his hand. And Hosana Momo and his crew, when they enter the barrack, they should be having the opportunity, should give the soldiers the opportunity to ask them. Maybe if we add 100 soldiers, out of 100 soldiers, maybe one person will talk good about Quincy Johnson. Maybe that one person is working directly within his office. And those places are strategic areas for the country. If you see the army women are getting ignored, the last time I saw something on Facebook, army women were first, they went to the Capitol building with a petition. I want this man to be appointed as the Minister of Defense, and they give the account to the senators. And they are playing with it, and they want to go and appoint this man and confirm him as the Minister.
Yeah, I think I just got a hint that he must have been confirmed already today.
Okay, I think the president is making an early mistake. The military people, they are not people that you play with. They are not going to get on the street to say, oh, we don't want this man. If you see the soldier work are getting on the street saying, we don't want this man, I think there are other people. In that particular story, for only the people in Nimakati have a lot of educated people that they can see the particular photo. And the same thing go to Lufa. Every university graduate, every year, Lufa put on the highest university graduate. I think they can still get that position when humanity is trying to get, they can give it to another person of good character. Because on our constitution, it said, for certain capacity, you want moral character. You cannot have stigma on you or over in this place, then people want to force you because they want the government to say, quick. No. We can still have the people can have the armed forces celebration.
All right, thank you so much, my brother, for your contribution. I appreciate that. Let me get to this caller, and one of our winners right here with us here. Hello, how you doing, Chief? How's everything?
Yeah, I'm good, sir.
Oh yeah, my man. Your own you receiving call. Instead of you calling me, I don't want calling you, meaning you want something.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm sir.
You say that a purpose, sir. Yeah, thank you so much. And I don't know, your first time playing?
I've been playing, but I just try to use my work phone to try tonight. But I've been playing on my own number.
Your own number was bad looking like your work phone. Thank you so much. All right, and let me get on to this one there, and declare. Let's hear from you, JJ.
Sorry.
How you doing? Go ahead quickly, please. No time.
Thank you. This is Mappy Georgie.
Okay.
Maybe actually, I'm going to admire the leadership of President Bouaka. Given the age, the length of time in experience. But when our president made his speech and labeled the justice system to be corrupt in this country, and seeing the president nominating criminals to government, I give up. Because when the president labeled the justice system that should be working in line with the executive and the legislature, be corrupt, it tells the international partners that the entire country is corrupt. For the president not to listen to the cry of the soldier wife, who are the direct representatives of the American people, for the president not to listen or look at the video that certain money is self-recorded and said he killed and he willing to kill anybody who nominated him. It also suggests to me rules that people were saying in the phone of the president was one time member of the local defense force of the ability.
Okay, thank you. So thank you. I can hold you at that. And yes, we got on. Yeah, honorable representative from Opi Cooper about District 1 Margibi County. How's up, honorable? Great to have you on.
Yeah, thank you, AB.
Okay.
Yeah, AB, it is very solid. Yeah, Omen Bouaka will not listen to people cry. It's too early. And because as I speak, I was in the bar this afternoon. I was there with Sarah Momo.
Okay.
And they told me that this problem is a serious matter. And even the video I shared with the deputy speaker and all, when I saw this, it is not good for us. We shouldn't take advantage of the people.
Wow.
If the people crying, listening to them. I went in a barrier on Sunday. When we were in a barrier, our parents were there. And family for in one apartment. Can you imagine 2 families in one apartment and share one living room?
Wow.
I'm telling you, I was there. I went there Sunday to do my first training. And then today, I was there with Sarah Momo. I'm doing, like you listening. And they forced Prince Johnson because he's the only person. He's the only educated person. It is very sad for the president, for people who are yearning for here. I'm highly disappointed. Why when people say the man is a good man, you see the man when you want to really see a true human being. Get them power.
Certainly.
Get them money.
Certainly.
Then you will know that they are good human beings. For me to look at my citizen down there today, and I told the Senator Sarah Momo, I said, this is not good for Liberia. And then the force to confirm Prince Johnson, I gave her on the president, and even the Senate. I'm seeing it. They call in the upper house, but they're not doing well for us. If anything spark up, we'll hold them responsible. Because I was there today. And I got all the videos.
And are there signs that something may spark up, or did you hear from officers speaking, or it is the women that you heard speaking? Who then were speaking today?
The soldiers were there. The soldiers were there. You were seeing the soldier, but their wives. You will not tell me you and your wife sleeping in the same room on the same bed, and then when it hurt you, it will not hurt her. She knows. She will know her feeling. And then when she come out and voice it out, nobody will believe it. You have to believe it.
You're right.
So I leave it with Liberian people. Prince Johnson is a woman embassy in Liberia to making defense minister. Thank you. Let God bless Liberia.
Wow. Thanks, boss. And let's get to this caller. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, hello.
How you doing, sir?
All right.
Yeah, I don't want just calling you a chief because I'm calling you because I think you have something.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
You were able to win your rating.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many times you played?
I played 5 times.
Since it started?
No, that today I just won 5 times in a row.
Oh, okay, that's good. Congratulations, my man.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, great to have you. All right, so let me get on to the next caller right here in the diaspora line. Hello, how you doing? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, my name is Elijah Mali.
Yeah, man. Let's hear from you quickly.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe, what's happening right now in Liberia is not surprising to us. Because before the woman could become president, we saw people were insulted, people were killed. Every tradition was broken in Liberia only because they wanted for Walker to be president.
Mm-hmm.
So now if you see people crying, see what the African women are doing now, and he's sitting there quietly, he's not even thinking what will happen in the future. Let me tell you something. What are happening in Nigeria right now? I listening, I saw the president, Nigerian president on the television, tell his citizen, he knows very well that things price is going up, gas price is up, people are dying, but he have nothing to do about it. Let the people live with the result. So it's a similar thing happening to Liberia now. But kind of exactly what is happening. The only thing the people wanted is the president, and now he's there. So people die, people go to bed with hunger, whether people crying, what's happening? Boka is not here. Think you money, even Boka, people die here one time for ya. Now when he problem your money as a Prime Minister. Why you think the traditional people will like to work with that kind of person? Who don't respect tradition? Who don't respect culture? It be this kind for our country this hour. You think? It's so sad for our country, AB. Thank you very much. I wanted to tell you this.
Wow. All right. So this is right here on this very die. So let me get on to the next caller. Someone else there? Well,
Hello.
Yeah, hello. How you doing?
Yes, AB. Good evening. This is Aliyu Masali Mirede.
Yeah, Aliyu, go ahead quickly. No time.
Yes, AB, you see, really, I'm disappointed in Baka in that country. You see, the issue about this guy who can all those things he was talking, even if the Senate decided not to confirm or Palabu, they are not, humanity. It's not because of you, it's because of the Liberian people. Okay, what humanity did, that his own character, because he came and told people he will kill, he's a rebel, and all of those things, they did the same thing to Zolizo. So even if the Senate decide not to confirm it, it's not because of you. You didn't go there and say, come and let him alive. You see, and I'm disappointed in Waka in that country. See those women, they are crying, they don't need this guy. And stay here, been confirmed by the Senate. God forbid the satisfiable in that country. Those soldiers, why you Waka going to tell the international community? I'm yet to see the 42 years experience people say Waka had that they elected in that country. I'm not seeing anything. He keep messing all things. You see, you working in the interest of the Liberian people, not in the interest of you. You should revoke the appointment of that Prince Johnson. God says people are crying for the interest of the people and the country. You there to serve the country, you're not there to serve individual. That guy is not a elected or educated person in that country. We pray for that country, but Waka is messing our country up. And for the 2-year experience, they say he had nothing. He's just a disgrace and embarrassment to that country.
All right, boss. Thank you, boss, for your contribution. Let me get to this caller, then I will get to the next caller. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
How you doing, boy? Just winning the thing. How you doing? The middle, then to get tension. How you doing, Chief? Yeah, Abraham, we are here. On face the issue.
Yes.
What's up, boss? I'm calling you because I know you want something.
Yes, I know. I just want to measure, but my account.
Okay, no problem. Thank you so much. How many times you played?
I just played today, and I'm playing 5 times.
Oh, okay, that's good. Thank you. Congratulations.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. All right, so this is right here on this die, and it's happening, so you can do the same. And Vincent, let me get to Vincent, my friend and brother Vincent Dazi. I think he was able to post the picture and post the information about the confirmation that just took place. And Vincent Dazi of DTV Online. Let me just try to get to him quickly, where he can just give us an update on that. And I quickly. All right, Vincent, I'm calling you. Calling me back. I think we'll have to clash in course. We can't do that. So let me see whether I can get back to you, Vincent. Yeah, you can call me if you can. So I can get you. And yeah, hello, how you doing, Mr. Winner? You are Mr. Winner, man. How you doing?
Hello.
Yeah, hello, I get to you. Winner, man. How you doing? How's everything? I know you are getting this call from me because you want something.
Yeah, I just got a message.
The message. Okay, you got a message. You got an alert. Yeah. Okay, thank you so much. Congratulations. You got it. All right, so let me get on to this call quickly, and then we are certainly getting there. Thank God we are running commentaries on happening in this country. Record these days. Record everything that happening today. I'm not going to be part of any evil that will happen to this country or whatever it is, but record it. The time bomb is setting up day by day. Things that lead to crisis, they are happening. And I told you, if you think you are somewhere, you think that because you want somebody can do XYZ, something will happen. Hello, how are you doing? Quickly. I'm not the one that says it should happen, but it's
Amy, let me tell you one thing. Wagga will never listen to the Liberian people because he's supported by the few, how you call them, sir, the few parliament from the United States down there, and he honored their arm, and he know that he will take our resources and give it to them, and he will be protected by them, you know. So that's why he don't.
Protecting America, able to tell us not to take action we intend to take.
That's what he's doing.
That's why I family will say that. That way back Liberia on Eddie Johnson selling because all of them were here. That different story. Here now, Liberia has demonstrated that people can advocate for their rights, and the American people sat right here. They allowed that to happen. What now? I beg you.
That's why he doesn't know. That's why Brother didn't know.
That's what I depend on that TSC. Then you depend on TSC. American people, what they call this, that they will come protect him. Where? Let's go find play to sit down. Yes, team. American people will come protect me. Yeah, they can't release it. That kind of government will release statement against it, or that the kind of opposition community America will release statement again, and let's see what will happen. And what are you doing?
Hello.
Yeah,
hello, this is William Bro.
Yeah, bro, go ahead quickly.
Thank you, AB, for your great work. And may God continue to strengthen you with more wisdom, long life, and prosperity. You know, AB, I got shocked, and Liberia is into problem because of the confirmation of Prince Johnson and the pending confirmation of Francois, that woman went in
Yumali.
Yes. And the next one will be the other guy too from the Justice, where they nominated from the Justice Ministry, where he need to handle Cooper Cry. You see, Amy will refuse to learn from history. And let me tell you, Amy, the reason why the Bible was written, the reason why God decided to have a history written, or the Quran, or whatever religion you believe in, that they have history, is for people to learn from the past, to be guarded for the present, and to know what is going in the future. That is the clear and simple definition of history. But when we refuse to learn from history, disasters await us. It is even written in the Bible. I was shocked. A traitor like Prince C. Johnson, in fact, that name has become a curse in the society of Liberia. Shouldn't be taken for granted. Liberia is on a serious time bomb. Maybe one of the spirit that I have in me, I am a very good predictor of future.
Okay.
That's why when I'm taking decisions, if I know that I can always ask God and get on my knee and pray, I say, God, God can prevail to people like us. Liberia should watch out for something. Just watch it, pray. Thank God, God using you, David. Those of the Liberians who have ears, let them hear. Thank you, AB. May God continue to bless you.
Oh, yes, my brother. Thank you. Thanks for your contribution. We appreciate that. And we are getting there. this person is on, and of course, on a call. And so I just have 5 minutes to be out of here. So busy. All right. So we get into some of them, and let me see. And so I think my brother Vincent Darcy, I can just get through to him, and he tried calling me, and I will get to him subsequently. But let me get to this caller quickly. Hello, how you doing?
Yes, evening.
Yeah, good evening. How you doing?
I'm fine. This is the Nicholas calling for Caldwell, New Jersey.
Caldwell, New Georgia. Go ahead.
Yes, I just want to make my contribution for the show.
Okay.
The power of in the country here will find it high, and we already start finding it high. Can you imagine we motorcycle now can make a U-turn from those the police and other motorcycle union? Or it didn't basically go our motorbikes and tell us to keep us stopping point for now. Why they are not yet declared no-go zone, but every day, every move we made it to hold our motorbike and carry to the zone there to pay money to them.
Well, you don't want to be regulated? You don't want to be regulated?
No, but we agree to be regulated, but
how regulation being bad now?
But let it follow the proper channel. You get home my motorbike and tell me okay, 2001 to 2009 a day, huh?
Wow. Okay. All right. Things will be okay. So let's take the issues. Hello, how are you doing?
Hello, Jimmy.
Yeah, hello, how are you doing?
Yeah, sorry, man. This is Emmanuel Richardson, and I joined the conversation from Upper
Yeah, please go ahead quickly, bro.
Yeah. Thank you, AB, for your topic. Thank you very much. And you know, we decided to be a little bit quiet to observe Honorable Bwaka, right? But some of the equipment that Honorable Bwaka, you know, is making in Liberia. I can say this to the public, right? I foresee, I foresee us going very arrogant and rude. Because if you appoint a man that normally who insulted everybody yet, you think I will respect normally? Do you think so? You think for me, I will even recognize normally to be an honorable man? Will be very rude. Just imagine the External Affairs Minister today or tomorrow if the opposition has issue with the government. Who will you send there? You think when you send normally to us, you think we'll even listen to normally? Because the council of judges already there, but discussing the External Affairs Minister who's supposed to come to us most often when you see problem, the External Affairs Minister will run there to go and talk. Who will listen to that man? Nobody. So Honorable Bwaka is digging one for himself. And for me, I like it. If you do a Bwaka, I want you to even get where he needs and perfecting big position. Because Honorable Bwaka proving to all that he loves rudeness. So we will add rule, we will misbehave, we're not even listening because look, the thing that guys did all in the opposition to see the very people who misbehave for us coming into key position. You think we are happy? Our people were killed, our brother were killed. Today, when our brother died up to now, princess passing around, Honorable Bwaka refused to do, to call and answer the police. Can you call? You think we are happy? Watch and see. Thank you, Eddie.
I know. And we can say that clearly. You know, when you say some of these things, people don't get it. The reason you hear some of us talking these things is that when it is happening, it will affect all of us. Nobody will say that, oh yeah, because I'm not part of it. When crisis is ready to spark up, it is indiscriminate. That's why we tried our best to avoid or try to create alerts on things that may lead to those kind of things. And we always say, no, don't do this. Don't do this one. Calm this one down. Don't do this one. Don't do this one. And equally so, if the form and manner in which Cyrus Momo did what he did was like having a reconciliation with the women and telling them, say, look, you let this guy be. We'll try to give the necessary support to solve your problems. Then that's good. But if he did it contrary to that from what Representative O.P. Cooper is saying, then I think it's bad. Yeah, but you could stay. And I had thought it that way. That was my own thinking. It was not about me not wanting him confirmed. I just said that then he just come to the realization that he needed these people and that they should just do the right thing so that they will all just work together. And that's what it is. All right, so Tennessee right here. So I think I can just pick on call and then we close. Today, yeah, we are what 25 persons? Yeah, we managed to make it through as winners. Can you imagine this? Number increase hardly. So all I want today, I thank so much. And keep playing, keep doing what you think you can. And all of our fantastic winners are here. And I will say, at least it's very good for all of you. Very, very fantastic for all of you. Very good for all of you. We are certainly getting there. So the trends must continue, and we will get there no matter what the circumstances are. So, folks, that's all the time we have tonight. So until we are back here, God willing, with another edition of the show,